That's good. Something to read. I was thinking about reading this book called On the Origin of the World, but it's not really that. It's not going to be good, but it's about this false doctrine. So I was like, even if I did read it, I would have to, after that, read something that's really going to feed my soul, because that's not. So I kind of didn't want to read any new books. Like, I don't want to read anything new, but something that I've already read will be fine. I kind of feel like I got to the point where I read almost everything. So I haven't read this in a while. I wonder how far did I get? I remember I was reading the Septuagint, but I don't know where I stopped. Some differences in that too. Maybe I should just read a book. I knew where I stopped. Judges is too long. Ruth is only 4 chapters, and I don't really care for that. Do you want to read Hosea lately? Let's read this. Let's see. Okay, it's all the way up. Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, it's this one. That's the one. Yo. Okay, when I get close, it's extra loud. So if I go down like this, better. Yeah, that's better. Yo. So it says in Hosea from the Septuagint, it says in chapter 1, a word of the Lord that came to Hosea, the son of Beri, in the days. I had it reading something for me. Hit the X on this. In the days of Uzziah and Jotham and Ahaz and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, son of Joash, king of Israel, the beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea and the Lord. Okay. Oh, I see how it's going. And the Lord said to Hosea, go take for yourself a woman of fornication. Some translations say of whoredoms, of harlotry. This one says of fornication. Now, that's probably the easiest one to understand. And children of fornication. Okay, so she already got kids, I guess, maybe. Then he says, because the land in in committing fornication will commit fornication from behind the Lord. Behind the Lord? On the backside. Hmm. And he went into Gomer, the daughter of Diblam, and she conceived and bore him a son. Diblam. I don't remember that name. And the Lord said to him, call his name Jezreel, because in a little while I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah, and I will put an end to the kingdom of the house of Israel. Wait, I gotta read that again. Can you take the trash out? I will later. I'm reading right now. So it says in 4. And the Lord said to him, call his name Jezreel, because in a little while I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah, and I will put an end to the kingdom of the house of Israel. Okay, Jezreel is going to be avenged on the house of Judah. Well, it says, I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah, and I will do that to Israel. Then it says, and it will be in that day I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived again. I'm still recovering from being sick. And she conceived again and bore a daughter. And he said to him, call her name not shown mercy, because I will no longer show mercy to the house of Israel. That makes sense. Going along with verse 5, that makes sense. But in opposing, I will oppose them. But I will have pity on the sons, and I will save them by the Lord, their God. And I will not save them by bow or by sword or by war or by horses or by horsemen. And she weaned, not shown mercy. And she conceived again and bore a son. I want to see something. Now that I've been curious. Okay, where do I go to do this again? Contents, favorites, history. It's gotta be up here. They've changed things. Yeah. It's my curiosity. I was looking at this yesterday. Gotta go to verse 2. Go take for yourself a woman of fornication. So in the Greek, which I had no thought to even look up, it says commit sexual immorality. In the Hebrew, fornication. Basically the same thing. Um, hmm, it's tough right there. Then let's see. Yeah. So I want to see in five. What does it say? For the name, where does it begin? I see Jehu in I will punish. Where does this begin? Oh, four. And the Lord said to him, name him Jezreel, for in a little while I will punish the house of Jehu for the blood of Jezreel. Jehu isn't mentioned in the Septuagint. Let me go back up in verse 4. I didn't see that. I don't even know what verse. Oh, there it is. And the Lord said to him, call his name Jezreel, because in a little while I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah. Over here, it says, for in a little while I will punish the house of Jehu for the blood of Jezreel. Wait a minute. I gotta read this again because I think what I'm thinking might be wrong or correct. And the Lord said to him, call his name Jezreel, because in a little while I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah. Could, maybe Jezreel is Jehu then. Let's see. Okay, you made the wrong. Hmm. I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah. For in a little while I will punish the house of Jehu for the blood of Jezreel. Okay, so no, Jezreel was Jezreel. So Jehu was right in between that. It didn't say nothing about it. Right before the blood of, huh, I will punish the house of Jehu. Yahoo. Yahuwah. Yahuwah. That's another way of saying Yahuwah. Interesting. Is he king of Israel who overthrew the dynasty of Omri? Oh. So I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah. I will punish the house of Jehu for the blood of Jezreel, and I will put an end to the kingdom of the house of Israel. This one sounds a little different. And the Lord said to him, call his name Jezreel, because in a little while I will avenge the blood of Jezreel on the house of Judah, and I will put an end to the kingdom of the house of Israel. Wait a minute. And the Lord said to him, name him Jezreel, for in a little while I will punish the house of Jehu for the blood of Jezreel, and I will put an end to the kingdom of Israel. Judah wasn't even mentioned in verse 4 in the Masoretic, at least in English. Okay. Unless city in the Negev of Judah. So Jezreel's in Judah. What is the Negev? Usually lips or notice south. Okay, so the southernmost district of Judah. Oh, got it. I thought it was water or something. I didn't know what it was. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Gee, that was there. And Judah wasn't there either. So Jehu and Judah, they're not in those manuscripts. Well, Judah's not in the Masoretic, and Jehu's not in the Septuagint. And it will be in that day I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. Let's see what it says over here. On that day I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. Same thing. And she conceived again and bore a daughter. And he said to him, call her name not shown mercy. That's the one I wanted to say. She conceived again and bore a daughter. Then the Lord said to him, call her name, yeah, Lo Ruhama. So they just went with the Hebrew there. The Greek just went with the meaning of it. Okay. For I will no longer have pity on the house of Israel. because I will no longer show mercy to the house of Israel, but in opposing I will oppose them. So this one says, after house of Israel, it says, or forgive them. That might be a little, yeah, that's different. Asha, Nasha. Asha, Nasha? I think it's just Nasha. I think, yeah, okay. Mm. Mm.
Oh, okay. I thought you was on your game.
Reading. But I will have pity on the sons, and I will save them by, okay, wait. Grandma, I'm live streaming reading. It's gonna catch all this noise.
Huh?
All the noise you're making is catching everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why you didn't tell me you was on the what you call?
I only got it out to read.
You see, I was looking at the television. I said, "He's not even on the television." I wait for Chris to call me back so I can give me just $2.
Oh, he's coming over. Um, I forgot where I was. I'll just start over. It says, "But I will have pity on the sons, and I will save them by the Lord, their God." And let me stop right there. But I will have pity on the house of Judah. Okay. So one says Judah, one says on the sons. Okay. I will have pity on the house of Judah, and I will save them by the Lord their God. Yeah, that's different. So sons and Judah, or house of Judah. I will not save them by bow or by sword. Can I finish this? Or
you want? I can leave this right here for you to give it to him at the door.
Okay, because all that we're gonna
okay.
Hear all of it.
All right. Come on, son. Come on, son.
I forgot where I was. Did I finish? I think I finished. Or by sword, or by war, or by horse. No, I didn't. Okay, I think all that's cool. Just Judah and sons. I don't know if I need a house of Judah. And then right before that, it was referring to the house of Israel, but opposing, I will oppose them. And then it goes into 7 and says, but I will have pity on the sons. So it sounds like, by context, the sons of Israel, which could include Judah, but may not. The other is more descriptive in the Masoretic because it was talking about the house of Israel or forgive them, but I will have pity on the house of Judah. So that's more descriptive and distinct. I will have pity on the son. Sorry about that. Huh? I didn't mean to make a new note. Do I gotta do it again? I think I do. Accidentally X. Oh man. I hope it's. I probably gotta set it up again. We'll see. I think I do. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll just set it up. Okay. Where's verse 8? Ah, right there. And she weaned, not shown mercy, and she conceived again and bore a son. Okay. When she had weaned Lo-Ruhamah, she conceived and bore a son. Then the Lord said, name him Lo-Ami, for you are not my people. Ooh. And I am not your God. Wow. And name not my people. Oh, I skipped that part. And he said, call his name not my people, because you are not my people, and I am not yours. So that's a little different. And And the Lord said, name him, lo am I. So one, wait. Oh, they added that. I was going to say, because the Lord isn't in Hebrew right there. Because I was going to see if they, well, I was going to see if the Masoretic had an actual word for Lord there, but according to what I'm seeing, no, they added that. Now I want to see the wait, God wasn't in there either. So they added God as well. Hold on, y'all. I don't know who's here, but hold on. Okay. All right, Chris. You too. Yeah. All right, I better get out of here. I'll be hungry soon. I don't got nothing to eat in here, but I'll be all right for a bit. I'm gonna mess around a little bit longer. It's already been 30 minutes. Verse 9, I'm finished with 9. People and I am not yours. I want to see that. That's what I want to see. Let's see. Go back in there. Oh, this. It's perfect. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So this is the verse I was talking about in Hosea 1:9. Uya Amar Kara Shamu La Imu. Not Imu, that's a Y. I me. K. Atham La I me. I think that's my people. And then it says U I Nake or Niki. La A Haya Lakam. Yeah, I get it. So nowhere in it did I see God or Lord, anything like that. So they definitely added that to the text. Oh, I don't like when they do that, but I get it. The context was about them, so they put it in there. But they put Lord and God in there. Like, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. They could have put it in like footnotes or something, like somewhere on the side. So like I should highlight that green. Maybe that should be orange or something. The blue. Let me highlight God as well. But they don't even look blue now. They look. Maybe I gotta delete and then do. Does that look blue now? Okay, it looks more blue now. I done came up with a whole nother color by accident. Not in manuscript. I don't know if anybody's going to see this part in the video, but this is common, so don't worry about what I'm talking about. Where they add, look, if they do this to me one more time, I'm just trying to scroll down. Can I scroll down? Oh, why they bugging? I don't know. Where's the word God right there? Yeah, this graphic. It's a D next to it. What does it say? Let me read what that say. Hebrew. I am not yours. Well, why you ain't say that? Like they should have just said that. I don't get that. They should have said it just like that. Why? See, this is stupidity to me. Idiots. Add note. Stupid. I don't even want to read them off. That just made me mad. How far did I get to 8, 9? Not good enough. That's good enough. That's messed me up, this stupidity. So my background is bad. I got heat blowing, air blowing. Nephew sleep, snoring. Probably can heard that in there too. Grandma, my niece came up, stirred twice. Not only that, loud TVs in the background. It's all common things, but a lot of that going on. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave this video up, but I was just trying to read, get some daily reading in. All right, I'm out of here though. Peace be to the saints. I guess I did more than reading, but turned it to a study. Textual criticism. So anyway, I'm out of here.